Ladies and gentlemen, in a word, share.
You think that's bad? Wait till you see this.
Where am I? Who are these two fairies? Wagon Wheel with Toozy. Oh, it's a podcast? You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to Chermoir. Share the Memoir. Part 1. No, the podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say, wow.
I always leave one out. I went slowly, so I wouldn't leave one out. And I left one out.
You left one out.
Chermoir, Share the Memoir, the podcast, Part 1. I don't think I've ever done it correctly in one go.
No. But then again, the book's not really all that correct either. So Cher just says whatever she wants.
It's a tone poem about Cher's life. We are up to chapter 14, The Harder They Come, which is the chapter
Right in the
titles are bizarre. What was the last one? The last one was something ridiculous. Good Times. That was the name of the film.
Yeah.
So before we get into chapter 14,
Yes.
we should recap what happened in chapter 13, Good Times, as we turn back time.
Ooh. Diddle-diddle, diddle-diddle.
If I could turn back time.
Sonny and Cher make movies and move into Tony Curtis's house. Sonny has affairs and takes Valium, and Cher takes birth control. And then has several miscarriages. I don't know how this works, but that's what happens. After several miscarriages, they finally have baby Chaz, whose original name was after a bisexual character Cher plays in a movie of the same name. The one she was making where Sonny suspected she was having an affair with one of the actors. They get married for realsies in an office.
Which is worse than the bathroom wedding. Somehow.
Yes, somehow.
All right. Shall we find out that Cher's always been Cher?
Yeah, it's the posh synopsis of the Cher book. I'm sure I've always been Cher.
Terrifying sentence.
I'm Cher, and I've always been Cher since I was this big.
Do you regret anything?
Oh, almost everything.
All right. Chapter 14, The Harder They Come. 3 weeks after giving birth, Sonny insists Cher flies off to do a photo shoot because it'll be good press.
Oh my God.
Cher agrees, but was scared of the German nanny, who's nice to Chaz but hates Cher.
Oh, does she hate Cher?
Cher has a fun time at the shoot, though. Cher at the shoot, getting drunk, swimming with a pony, and of course, describing the clothes.
Oh, and the jewelry.
And
So many beads. I think she described each bead.
one, yeah.
Every single bead
Yeah.
on the necklace.
But it all kind of falls apart when Diana Vreeland is fired and the spread is chopped down and not released for over a year.
Oh, not
But
very good publicity.
At least Cher already has her figure back.
Oh, thank God.
thank
Now I got
goodness.
my baby body back.
Yeah, 3 weeks. Wow. G also shows up, so I guess she's around again.
Oh, hi, G.
You know where she's been. Coming back from the shoot, Sonny sits Cher down and confesses that they're broke and owe $270,000 in taxes because he never paid them.
Oh, my God.
I don't do taxes.
So they owe more than they paid for Tony Curtis's house that they
Yes.
have not yet paid for.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yep.
On top of this, just BTW, there is an undisclosed amount of loans. Don't know how much loans. but
Is this
sure.
is one of the loans to one of the Joes who's a gangster?
Probably.
That we didn't know was a gangster until this chapter.
Probably.
Yeah, cool.
They're all everyone's a gangster.
Everyone's
I'm
a
a gangster. It's fine. Bubba the Big Bear. Cher. It shouldn't be
that's
this
fine.
funny, but it is.
Francis Ford Coppola was in it.
Yeah.
Bubba Boopé.
Yeah. I'm sure at some point in the 80s there's going to be a poster of Alyssa Milano on a wall. Like, surely. Someone Cher's dating. We'll have a poster of Alyssa
How
Milano
did
on the
she
wall.
not get in The Godfather if she was such great besties with
I know. Can you imagine?
FFC?
Can you imagine? Yeah, what's the big quote from The Godfather? That's what we need. Is it a deal we
Although,
can't
no,
refuse?
she's in Moonstruck with his nephew, Nicolas Cage. So,
Oh, I didn't know of that connection.
yeah, Nicolas Cage is a Nepo baby, babe.
Yeah, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Who left this horse head in my bed? I'm tired. Get it out. I don't care. I'm Cher. Like, she wouldn't bat a fucking eyelid.
An offer you can't refuse. What about when I can't refuse?
Yeah. I can't refuse anything. I won't. Oh my God.
It's a very different movie now.
Yeah. You don't refuse me. I refuse you.
Who bought all this cannoli?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Just when you thought you were out, they pull you back in.
Yeah. I wish she was in the third one because that was not a good movie. But Cher realizes in this moment of the financial hardship that owning two of everything doesn't really help when the going gets tough. You know,
Jesus.
I have two hairdryers, but for what?
For what?
Pass to Stephanie.
It's barely started.
I know. Two sentences.
Although, no, that's not true because she did list all those beads.
That's true. That's a commitment. Cher wonders if Sonny is as clever as she always thought.
Oh, really?
Neither of them had ever paid tax before because they'd never been in a job long enough. So Sonny figured he didn't need to factor that in.
No, you really
Legend. What a legend.
have to factor that in.
Cher considers asking Joe D for help, but seeing as he's a gangster and a jewel thief who doesn't pay taxes, she decides against it.
Why is he around? Why is Joe D part of the gang?
I don't know. Which Joe is he? There's so many Joes.
There's so many Joes. At least he's got a surname, which is a letter of the alphabet.
Yeah. That's how she remembers them. Joe A, Joe B, Joe C, and Joe D.
Yeah. It's probably up to Joe Z by now.
It's probably
Probably up to Joe FF.
See, I was thinking maybe it's actually the name was Jody, but she just heard it wrong. What? I'm Cher. Joe D?
Joe D?
What kind of a name
Okay.
is that?
I'm writing it down like this.
Yeah. Turns out all of this has been going on for quite a while, pre-baby, and that Sonny was borrowing money from their chauffeur, who I think is the fifth person named Joe in this chapter. So that's Joe E. Joe E. Tata.
Joe E. Tata. What is going on with the borrowing from
I know.
the chauffeur?
There's a secret Bappa Bupe movie going on around
Around
Cher.
So strange. I had a personal trainer once who used to borrow money off me all the time because he was addicted to the pokies. And I just would be like, cool, that's fine. And you will work it off.
Yeah. I'm going to be so trained. And look at us now.
I know. I am thin and gorgeous.
Yes.
Do you know my favorite thing at the moment is whenever I order a flat white coffee with skim milk because I'm thin, people laugh. And then I'm like, why are you laughing?
It's just my
Why
order.
is that funny?
Yeah, what are you talking about? I can't remember
I don't know what these are.
Yeah, I was talking to someone about something that, like, I'd hooked up with someone or something who was very attractive, and I was like, "Hey, they were very into me. What are you talking about?" And I said, "Just because, he looked like a model, I look like a model for a different shop, a fish and chip shop, to be exact.
The best thing ever.
What are you talking about?"
Do you know what I discovered today? Someone sent me to some terrible news.com.au article. And you know how down the bottom there's all those terrible ads? Like those internet ads for insurance usually.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, these are the people who should have been afraid of AI all this time. Mediocre looking models.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah,
They've all been replaced by AI.
yeah. Oh God.
It's like, seniors, like middle-aged men who are doing something.
They
with
accidentally
a
signed their
briefcase.
likeness away.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that stuff Fran Drescher tried to protect them from.
I know. But everyone that was ever on Shutterstock.
Yeah, oh God. That's terrifying.
Sad.
Sad, it is sad. Modelling is sad.
It's a different shop. The fish and
Chip shop. They need
I
models.
want you to do another show again. That was funny. that joke bears repeating.
I feel like I'm only funny when I, just make it up on the spot. But I don't want to do improv because that really is sad.
No, that was my process. Did I never tell you this?
No.
Like, I used to write out my material and be really into it and think it was great, and then I would take it on stage and it would just be like death to the ears. And everything I said in between while I was trying to remember the next bit was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So, like, I did a whole show about zombies, which started out being a show about Game of Thrones. And the only joke I had from that is like, don't you all want to be stump fucked by Jaime Lannister? But then I just was like, oh, okay, no one watches Game of Thrones. Does everyone watch The Walking Dead? And I was like, and then I just started going on about zombies. I was like, oh, this is actually funnier than I thought it would. And so my process became just turning up at small gigs.
Yeah.
And talking and seeing if anything came up and then developing that. And
so it's Hacks season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just your life at this point.
Like for that to be your process is a lot of fucking your limbic system being drained.
All right. I'm exhausted just hearing about it, let alone living it.
Yeah. It was, yeah. And that's why after 22 years, I stopped.
Yeah.
Because I could not breathe anymore.
Yeah. But you know what? It sounds very similar to something that happens either, if not this chapter, maybe next chapter.
Maybe.
A little random in between performances comedy. So we're struggling with the money issues. There's another person named Joe who's the chauffeur. Unfortunately, you said before, like, it's as much as they paid for the Tony Curtis house.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly, because they didn't entirely pay him.
Yeah, they did.
Which means that they can't sell the house because technically they haven't paid for it. Cher begins to have slow. Cher Shank Redemption. So Cher quickly begins to have just a little panic attack just over on there on the side.
A little Penny D.
Yeah, Penny D. But Sonny helps calm her down and asks her to give him 2 years to fix everything.
Just give me 2 years, Penny.
2 years, Penny. Penny Laranderson, it's done. Don't worry. Papa de Boupe is done.
Panica Anderson. Sorry.
What is wrong with us? So many things.
I've got a problem.
Sonny's like, I'm going to sell the movie to a studio and then we'll get back to doing shows.
Awesome. I love shows.
They managed to book a gig on Tom Jones's show, and there's a whole fun moment where Sonny tries
in London.
Yes.
They have to go to London. They don't have enough money to pay their bills or pay for the house.
I know.
And they're borrowing money off the chauffeur, but they can go to London for a gig.
Go to London. That's fine. Yeah, cool. And there's an alleged fun moment where Sonny tries to drag Cher off stage for flirting with another man.
Yes.
It was a rehearsed bit that in no way reflected their reality.
Yeah.
Then
because he didn't try to set Tom Jones on fire.
Right? Then, speaking of abusive men, Grandpa Roy dies. Just FYI.
Not even. I can't deal with the death of Roy.
It's just like a quick side note. Side note with a side eye. He dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cher records a new solo album, but Sonny doesn't get along with Jerry, the producer.
No.
Somehow,
who's one of the greatest producers of all time, by the way.
I get along with them. Somehow, this is so fun. Somehow, this causes Jerry to be hospitalized, while Cher goes and talks to dead guys in the nearby cemetery.
That was... Yeah.
But wait. This is when I have the idea for a future Glitter Plus show called Chermatary, where we make up one-sided conversations that Cher has with dead people. there'd also be a spin-off called Pet Chermoir, where she talks to dead pets. I thought maybe it could be a mid-season replacement for when... Sorry, you're dying. When Lardy goes on hiatus, we can do a little 6-episode stint of Chermoir.
This podcast is stupid enough without that.
Well, the season will have to end at some point, you know? Because why was she going to the cemetery and talking to the dead people?
And how did old mate end up in the hospital if not for one of the Joes bashing the shit out of him because he disagreed with Sonny? Papa da Poupe.
Much. But I just can't deal with Cher. I can't believe she put it in the book.
It's so much. It's so much.
Cemetery.
I had a boyfriend that used to go to the cemetery when he was feeling, well, anything.
I felt something. I've got to go. Gotta go to the cemetery.
I'm just going to go to the cemetery and be morose. Okay, honey.
Okay.
Have you done your hair?
So somehow the album gets done. I don't know how.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go
With
anywhere.
everyone being in the hospital and the cemetery.
Yeah, in the cemetery. She forgot that he died. She forgot that he died, and that's why she was at the cemetery. She's like, I was talking to someone. I don't remember. Or like everyone else. Everyone else is at the grave, and she's just gone to the wrong spot, and she's mourning someone else. Oh, Betty. I'm so sorry.
Betty. My mom knew someone
Bubbles.
called Betty, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
You know Betty. She was
my
in the
friend
last
Elizabeth.
chapter.
Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Montgomery.
Oh my god.
So the album sadly does not go anywhere, and Cher is dropped from her label because Chastity the movie is given an R rating, the younger audience doesn't see it and it flops. I'm sure that's why.
That's exactly why. I mean, otherwise it was going to be fine.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Everyone would have gone to see it. Like the young people who
loved
have
it.
not bought the album would definitely.
They were going, yeah, of course. Yeah. Being unable to sustain a proper tour, their agent leaves them. They put their house on the market, even though they don't own it. And Sonny books them into some supper club gigs, as well as casinos and the like.
Oh, the Red Hot Ronda tour. I know.
Yes. No.
They're playing the Palms at Crown.
Oh, there's the Campbell Colliers again.
So last night I got drunk. Was going to see Anthony Colliers
Was
with Tim Campbell.
That sobered you up, did it?
It wasn't that. It was. This is a name dropaganza. It was. Then I went to the after party and hung out with Anthony's family, and Thomas Jaspers from the Granny Bingo was there.
Yeah.
And we went to the Peel, where I got bailed up in the corner for hours by Trevor Ashley, who was going, "You can't tell anyone what I'm doing like Miz in about 3 weeks. I've just been cast." Okay, thanks, Trev. And he was furious that no one wanted to root him. I'm like, people do want to root you, Trevor, but just not the twinks that you want to root, because they haven't finished high school.
There's a lot of shaming people we know.
I've stopped caring. In my own podcast, in the Original Theory podcast the other day, I basically called the leader of the opposition in Perth a homophobe, because when I used to work for him in Perth Radio, Basil Zemplis, he was a total asshole and used to do gay voice all the time whenever I spoke, like off air.
Oh, rude.
Yeah. Like on
Do
air.
it on air. Funny.
Yeah, hilarious. But off air, asshole. Anyway, I hope he never wins.
Anything. Nothing.
Anything. But yeah, so that, like, the next day I had the worst hangover of my life, and I was like, I did not even have fun last night.
All those people I saw. No. Don't see him anymore.
So I gave up hangovers. It wasn't
Well,
the
you
drinking.
gave-
It was the
essentially,
hangovers that were
you
the
gave
problem.
He gave up Trevor Ashley as well. You're like, I'm done.
I'm not alone there.
Oh. nice.
Oh, Trevor. We love you, really, Trevor.
Yes.
He's
As
our
if
favourite.
any of these people are listening to our silly show. They didn't like us in
Trevor will
real
be
life,
Googling
but
his
okay.
name. He'll turn up in the transcript.
That's true. Hi, Joel.
Hi, Campbell Clears.
Oh, no.
Hey, Jaspers. How's it going? Good to chat. Glad you were here.
I have no comment to make about any of these people.
You hate all the twonks. Anyway.
Nath Belvo was very nice to me when he spoke to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
What a funny little cunt.
Let's get back to the other disaster life. Cher's book. Don't know where I'm up to. There's stuff about a fringe festival coming up, for goodness sake.
Oh, don't talk about Fringe Festival. You hate fringes.
So, yeah, especially the ones connected to people's hair. Sonny and Cher put a band together and head out on the road. No more big venues or hotels.
No.
This is all motels and homemade pasta sauce.
Yep.
Cher describes some more clothes and then describes making their way through the kitchen to the stage. It's like the hallway and there's a bit of a kitchen.
You had to watch out for people carrying trays of lasagna.
Yes, yeah. I'd love a
Chicken or the
lasagna
beef.
right now. Cher struggles with playing such small gigs, some to only 100 people, one time to only 4.
We've both done that.
We've both been there. I think I played to 3.
I think 3 is the smallest I've ever done.
Yeah.
Then I did it. I was like, fuck
Oh,
it.
yeah. You got to do it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think I played
It's
one
like
where...
a chat.
Oh, yeah. I think I did one where like only one person, like everyone else was like put on the door, like, you know, a couple of people on the door, and then one person bought a ticket. I was like, well, they bought a ticket, better make them.
I did one once where it was in Adelaide and I had like about 10 people in and there was a cabaret show on in the venue next door and they had about 6 people in and I was like, your loud music is going to drown out me talking to these 10 people and these 10 people laughing at me is going to be really annoying for your 6 people listening to you play your music. Why don't we do half an hour each to one crowd? And they've gone, that's a great idea. So, yeah, I opened the show and they finished.
Heaven.
I know, it was fun. And then we had a crowd of like 16 people.
I did have not the same sort of thing, but in Adelaide as well, where the noise bleeds.
Oh, like sometimes the wall between the venues is a curtain.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not renowned for its sound absorbing abilities.
And I'm on stage, and it was a murder mystery cabaret, and we're like stranded on a desert island, and everyone keeps dying. That's the idea of the show. And we're at a campfire section, and there's just a minute in between, like, you know, the setup of the next song, and it was a slower song or acoustic or something. Yeah, and you just hear blasting from the next tent. My neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. And I just had to look over and go, I wonder what's going on their island. And then get back to my show. Because what are you going to do?
What do you do in that instance? Like, realistically.
Thankfully, people laughed and it was a moment. But, good Lord.
My first time in Edinburgh, I was hosting, and just before I introduced Carl Barron on a Saturday night was when the fireworks went off at the Edinburgh Military Tattoo. And they were quite loud.
Well, it's like something. Did you ever perform in Adelaide during the Grand Prix?
Oh, yeah.
And you just hear, there was one time the Red Hot Chili Peppers kept sort of bleeding through my monologue. Yeah. I was like, all right, I guess I'm opening for them. Yeah. It's an interesting time. Yeah. But yeah, my comment here was something tells me Cher's never done a fringe festival if she's worried about 100 people.
100 people. Oof. 4 is
nice. Yeah. Well done. When it all gets, like, I remember the week of COVID, the week of everything shutting down. Oh, yeah. You know, the audiences was just dropping off. And I remember being told I'm the lucky one because I had 3 people or 4 people coming and everyone else had to cancel. And I was like, all right, well, I'll do it for the 4 people, you know?
4 infectious fuckers that have turned up.
Absolutely. I mean, it just turned into a Santa reindeer situation. Yeah. But... Anyway, when it all gets too much, When it all gets too much and Cher gets stage fright.
I believe you did that in your show.
I know. I can't believe it took me so long, is what you mean. I remember saying once to a friend, you know how sometimes you just think about, starting an OnlyFans or selling feet pictures on the internet or that kind of thing, becoming a niche porn star? And they go, no. And I was like, everyone thinks about that, surely. Apparently they don't. But a lot of my friends do. A lot of them are like, yeah, every week. I'm like, oh, let's do that. Just lay here. Let
Gary
people do
keeps
things
threatening
to me.
to start an OnlyFans for me.
It's a threat.
I don't know what happens on it.
No.
Not this, obviously.
Well, it's Christmas every day on OnlyFans. Anyway, oh God, what's wrong with that? So,
Oh God, stop it with the human Santa Claus.
I know, when everything
Human
gets too much
centipede.
and Cher gets stage fright, Sonny suggests she just walk off whenever she needs a break, which she does often.
See ya.
But knowing she can walk off does help calm her nerves. Cher tells us that making it is hard, but making a comeback is almost impossible. But she's done it more times than she can even count, so shut up, everybody.
Yeah, that
was an odd...
It's a weird, redundant...
Yeah.
Also, look, I know this is something more probably for It's My Professional Opinion segment, but I never get the impression that... I never feel the anxiety with her. I just hear her say, I had a panic attack. I had to walk off stage. I'm like, but what did you feel?
Yeah.
Like, stop telling me about the thing.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? Did your heart beat too fast?
Yes, sure.
Were you feeling dizzy and faint? Did the room suddenly grow too big? Like, all those things that you feel when you have those emotions. And she's just like, I had a panic attack. I'm like, good. Yeah. Well, they can manifest in a bunch of ways, love.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, because Stephanie's telling us this story secondhand from things Cher put on a fucking whiteboard of like, here's stuff that happens. You just make it up as you go along, and we'll type the book out from whatever you say.
Yeah. We'll try. Anyway.
We'll try.
Sonny arranges for them to go on the Mike Douglas show, where they bring Chaz out for the first time. In fact, this is Chaz's life for the first 2 years. Yeah. Learning to crawl in hotels and getting lots of cuddles backstage. It's a whole moment. As difficult as it was, this time struggling actually revitalized their otherwise really healthy relationship. If that is, you ignore all the cheating and the abuse.
Yeah, and leaving the night the baby's born.
Yeah. Growing tired of the lackluster audience, Cher starts performing for the band instead, leading to some banter with the audience. Then Sonny joins in, and suddenly everyone's having fun on stage, even if the audience don't care. Like, we're having fun. It's not perfect just yet, but Cher feels a glimmer of hope. One night, a handwriting expert analyzes Cher's writing for some insane reason.
Oh my God.
He looks at Cher's writing, her handwriting, and says, "You're unhappy. Don't worry. You won't be with your husband forever."
I could only love this more if it was one of the gravestones that told her.
It probably was. And Cher's like, oh shit, he knows. Old handwriting, from who died in 1873. He knows about my shitty life. Cher tries to speak to Sonny about being unhappy and feeling sad. But Sonny calls her an ungrateful mole, and Cher vows to never share her feelings with him again. Which is making me wonder if that's why she doesn't share feelings ever.
That was the moment I was like, oh, now I get this book.
And the end of the chapter leaves me wondering whether this marriage will last.
Yeah.
I'm a little, not overly nervous. It's probably going to be fine.
It's probably going to be fine. They'll live together forever. I mean, they're not together now, but that's because he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they are. She probably keeps him in the freezer or something.
I mean, that's what she was doing at the cemetery, talking to future dead Sonny.
Yeah, she'd picked his plot. It was like, oh, it's easier to talk to his plot than him.
I'm going to the graves.
Oh my God.
The Chermoir.
I'm very excited for Chermoir.
Oh my God, pet Chermoir is the most.
Yeah. I've already written a brief. Don't worry.
All right, I'm killing Sunset off so he can be.
Don't kill
lead.
Sunset. No,
but he needs to be the lead star.
But it's a
of Pet
different.
Chermoir.
It's a different time. What do you call it? The lead star. Oh God. Yeah, maybe. It's a different time. Maybe he gets cloned and the clone dies. There we go. That's better. All right, that does bring us to the end of this chapter.
Well, I guess that means we need to get our professional opinions on what happened.
It's my professional opinion.
So, how did you feel about The Harder They Come?
So, not as full on as the last chapter in terms of, full steam ahead. I do like, again, that we're starting to get some feelings. And as you said, maybe even some reason why we don't get feelings all the time.
Yeah, that last exchange is very much this is why you're so sewn up. And you haven't done the work. I do feel like this one actually does give a pretty solid idea of where they're at in their life. Like, sometimes it's these moments that actually get skipped over in other books. Where, then everything was fine. But I like that she's at least taken us from, it was really great, and then it sucked. And then it sucked a bit more. Yeah.
And then it was a little bit better, but then it sucked again. I said it was wonderfully short, which is great for my poshnopsis, but maybe made it a little lean. But, she would have just filled in that space with lists of clothes.
And also we would once you started in on the share material, we were gone for about half an hour.
Well, because I started the poshnopsis and then had to pause to write the brief of what that will look like and then return to the poshnopsis. It's exciting.
I love that you just pitched a new show in the middle of the show.
Well, because what happened was I am often, because we talk about how easy Christine Lardian space is and it's silly and fun. And so when we're not doing a book or we need a bit of a break, it's always, I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, what else could work like Christine Lardy in that silly whatever? And I mean, Cher served it up to me on a silver gravestone. Yeah. And she said, here it is.
Chermoir Redemption.
This series is going to go forever.
Glitter Plus is a problem.
How did you feel about the episode?
Again, there's a disconnect with the emotions. Like, I know she was feeling more things, but it's like, oh, maybe I missed my child. Here's a list of jewelry I remember.
Yeah. Is she reminding you too much of everyone you ever worked with in the Australian performing arts?
Maybe. I don't know why my daughter doesn't speak to me. You're here. The thing that I find bizarre, and this happens a lot in celebrity memoirs, and I didn't get this feeling from Mariah's book. It's weird when celebrities describe doing their job as the worst thing that could ever happen.
Yeah. I had to perform to an audience?
Oh my God, I had to perform to an audience and there was literally 100 people there.
Yeah.
And it's like, and like that audience of 3 or 4, they're just as much fun as an audience of 500.
Oh God. Yeah.
Like,
I'm now just thinking about that there could be 100 people in a room, quote from Gaga, and Cher just going, sounds awful. Never been in such a small room.
It's just, I've always found it weird. Like them, I've got to go back on the road. It's like, that's your job.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want your job to be?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think your job is?
Yeah.
It's like singing.
Well, technically her job is listing clothes.
Well, that's
so
true.
I get it.
Now,
She's thinking, what's this? I want to be doing my job about clothing.
Like, cause she's like talking quite fondly about doing the photo shoot for Vogue and getting snubbed at dinner with Salvador Dali, but it's like, oh God, I had to do a gig.
Yeah, and like she doesn't really talk about the albums. She's had a few albums at this point. We don't know anything about them.
No. Apart from sitting at the cemetery across the road when she was meant to be recording it. That's about it.
So funny.
Also, Mum still adoring the man who tried to gas her when she was a little kid.
I know.
And then he died. And you're like, really? And Cher expressing herself to Sonny, who's a complete see you next Tuesday about it. Like, I love that we're starting to get some of the interiority in this chapter that I felt like we were missing in the last chapter. Like,
it sounds like she's almost writing it in the way that it happened for her. Like, she just had this, sort of blinkers on, this little narrow life. And unfortunately, in the years since, she's not, as we said, done the work. Yeah. So she's still describing it as exactly how she remembers it.
Yeah.
And so as she does start to get some, in touch with herself, it's slowly peeking through, but it's maybe going to be a while, if ever, that we get genuine emotion.
Technically, this is 60 years ago.
Yeah.
And maybe
that's true.
She may not remember. Like, I honestly think her memories are all like she's looking at photos, and that's why she's describing all the jewelry. Because she's like, "Oh yeah, that boat spread that still exists. I can look at that."
Yeah, I was wearing that outfit.
I know when that happened. But yeah, I like that we're getting some of the interiority, what she's feeling, the stage panic, her fears of being poor, her terror. Not much happens in this chapter, but I enjoyed it more.
Yeah, I did as well.
So yeah, I'm giving this one. I'm back up to 7s.
Okay. I went for an 8.5 because I thought I matched the 8 from the last chapter, but gave it a 0.5 because it was short and gave me an idea for a show. So I was like, I need to give it something, Yeah. But it is interesting the more we talk about certain things, I go, oh yeah, that is missing. Like that detail is missing, or
why is she depressed about going to work, doing what she's paid to do?
Well, thankfully, in a couple of chapters' time, we get a bit of a rebellion happening. So I am looking forward to that.
That's exciting. And before we get out of the professional opinion, we have to, of course, find out who loves Cher.
Who loves Cher?
Who loves Cher?
Angelica Houston, who is referred to as Toots.
Yes.
Tom Jones, Stevie Wonder, Tony Curtis again, because they owe him money. I guess we should turn back to home and find out what we would do differently. And I can turn back down. So what would you change about this little chapter in the Cherverse?
So Cher doesn't want to go on tour.
No.
She doesn't want to do a job.
No.
And she's got all these doubles of things that are useless. I'd be doing a Sonny and Cher garage sale. Some unhinged fan will come to your house because they know where you are because of the S and the C.
Cher Bay.
Sign your... Exactly. Sign your little juicer and
Chermoir.
Pop it out the front. Yes. I'm like, she just make a little bit of extra pocket money that way, Cher.
She could have so much marketing from this show. We're always coming up with products for her.
Absolutely.
Chermoir is the best. I would buy everything from Chermoir.
Cher Bay.
Cher Bay and Chermoir. I want to get a Shetsy store.
I can't think of any more e-commerce places.
Are you shares? That one doesn't even make sense. No. Share sauce.
Share sauce. I don't know share sauce.
Yeah, I would go back and rewrite the first half of this book with the insight we're getting in this chapter.
Yeah, okay.
Like, imagine her having an emotion about the midnight swim with an 11-year-old grandmother.
Yeah.
Imagine her feeling something about that.
Yeah.
Imagine her looking at that moment and going, oh no.
Yeah.
Imagine her feeling about that the way we do.
I know. I have not stopped talking about it.
No. And it's her grandmother.
Yeah.
Like her maternal grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's probably still alive. Let's be real. She's only about 6 months older than Cher.
Exactly. So what did you retitle this one?
Mine, of course, I couldn't look past the cemetery. So I've gone with Cher Sees Dead People. Because it's like I still have that children's book kind of vibe. So I like the idea of like Grug goes to the circus. Cher sees dead people.
Well, because I'm following Cher's lead of coming up with a song, and I don't think The Harder They Come is the song that this one should be. This is Running on Empty.
Yeah. Is that you or Cher in the chapter?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Absolutely.
But also, I'm still offended that she doesn't like. Why do celebrities not want to do their gigs? Just stop.
Yeah.
Oh dear. All right, let's shake out the tits on our back.
Oh, shaky, shaky.
If I want to put my tits on my back, it's nobody's business but my own.
All right, this is where we dig up our favourite Cher-isms. Do you have one?
So I have two. I'll share my chosen one, and because you may have the other one or the same one.
Yeah.
Again, it all comes back to the cemetery. I ended up lying in the cemetery across the street where I'd talk to dead guys. I just don't understand.
Talk to dead guys. There were no women buried there.
No, it's men's only cemetery. Well, they're laying down. You don't know what could happen.
Exactly. Mine was, which you've kind of referenced a few times. Thank God I bought 2 hairdryers.
Okay.
Thank God I bought 2 hairdryers. Why?
Yeah, I know. But thank goodness.
Why did she have 2 of everything?
I don't know.
What were your other choices?
My other one was, as someone who didn't know my ass from first base when it came to money.
That was my next one as
Yeah,
well.
that was good.
My other one was just, OMG.
Yeah.
Cher has texted this book to someone.
Because she has said WTF before. Like, bless.
Cher has, mate, if we go back through her Twitter feed, we'll probably find all of this there.
Oh, God, yeah.
This is just...
I think we could have gotten through this in about, 4 tweets.
Yeah. This, like, seriously, sometimes it's so breakneck. I'm like, are these tweets? Is that what's going on? She's texted this book to someone.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
All in caps.
Yeah. And as she says, punctuation just falls where it falls. Can't help it. She's so funny.
Oh, wow. That was a lot. Did you have any more? Or that was it?
But that was all.
Oh, all right. Well, let's find out what the fluff and crap is.
Fluff and crap.
We are at the end of the podcast.
Yes.
It has been a journey.
Was it?
To a cemetery. Back again. What's coming up on Thursday? We've got our Christine Lardy in space at the hospital. If she's still in the hospital, who knows?
Who knows?
Things could move on
at this point.
I mean, we don't have actual sets in this show, so you could go anywhere.
That's true.
Really.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. But they still mostly hang around the stationery cupboard.
It's a really nice stationery cupboard.
It's a lovely stationery cupboard.
Yeah, it's just been refurbished. It's the whole thing.
Yes, exactly. So that's every Thursday here at Glitter Plus. And I hope you are all still excited about any forthcoming Mariah-ness, because we have gone back to our Mariah roots recently with our type dangerous episode. But next week here in this time slot, of which if you're listening normally is a Monday, but if you're in 2039 and listening to this,
could be Splurge Day.
It's Splurge Day. Oh, do you have Blurgs Day? Blurgs Day is my favourite day.
Is that?
That's the day in between Thursday and Friday where I'm convinced I'm going to get everything done.
Yes, yes. I always liked, speaking of a friend of the podcast, Melissa Joan Hart.
Yes.
There was an episode of Sabrina where Salem put forth a, referendum or something on whether to change the name of the day, Friday, to Fridia. Just inverting the letters. And of all the things that were proposed, that's the one that got through. Like all the other things that were going on, people voting for things, nothing, whatever they wanted to happen didn't happen. But Fridia made it all the way.
Made it happen.
So happy Fridia. Thank God it's Fridia.
But yes, next week we will be doing more Cher.
Doing more Cher.
Yeah. But this is the Cher I know.
Oh.
and the Cher that I imprinted on.
This is all I think is this the little girl I dreamed of? That song. Is this the little Cher I know? I don't know what that's from. I think it's from The Nanny. I think that's where I know it from. It's probably a musical.
Nanny the musical?
The Nanny the musical. Yeah.
Was that one that Maxwell Sheffield put on, but then Andrew Lloyd Webber did something more successful down the road?
Probably. Yeah. I love how much they hate Andrew Lloyd Webber.
He was so furious. Was he
Also-
ever in an episode? Like, did he
No,
do that?
but I was laughing the other day because they had an episode about Barbra Streisand in every
Yeah.
season of that show. When she never showed up, but she did show up to play the voice of a gate in Modern Family. And I thought it was an impersonator, but it was really her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like,
Wow.
I watched one, like we'll have to watch it. One of my favourite ever Christmas movies that we'll have to put in for
Syrupy
Syrupy
Topcast.
Topcast is Mira Sorvino.
Oh, she's back.
Was it Mira Sorvino? Yeah, I think it was. Or the other one. Was it the one from American Beauty? Which one's that?
Oh, I get them confused as well.
Yeah.
Mina Suvari.
Mina Savari. It was one of those two.
Yeah.
And James Brolin as their father or grandfather, and comes back and wants to repair his relationship. And there's a little girl as well. Like, nothing happens and it's really boring. But Barbara did sing the theme songs.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle away.
One of those is indeed that one. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Speaking of someone who doesn't want to work, like, I don't want to go to work today. I'm lazy.
What do you mean? She's got an album coming out.
No, there was a quote going around this week where she's like, "Oh, I don't like to have appointments," or she's like, "I really don't want to deal with any of it. I just want to eat soup."
She's got a shopping mall in her basement. Why would
does.
she need appointments? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, we're back with more Cher. Are you making anything happen?
Oh, the usual.
The usual. Same.
Possible
here.
Prince X stream.
Yeah.
By the
Richard
record.
has a theory still every day because I can't stop.
Forever.
I'm watching old Doctor Who at the moment, and then I'm going to go back to watching new Doctor Who that I already watched.
Oh, perfect. More theories. More theories. Why not?
Yeah, just to see if I still enjoyed it
Yeah.
after the series finished.
Okay.
And now that Billie Piper is Doctor Who, it's a lot.
Billie Piper is Doctor Who?
Yeah, that was the last episode.
Of this?
Yeah.
Recent.
Shooty
Really?
Gutwar regenerated into Billie Piper.
Are you
It was
serious?
A shock. Yes.
Really?
Yes. You got to watch it now.
I
It's on
need
the
to
Disney
Google
Plus.
it.
Billie
Oh my
Piper
God.
is Doctor Who.
Is she actually going to be the next Doctor?
We don't know. Like, the show is up in the air. Who knows? But
God,
she is
that's so
literally
amazing.
Doctor Who.
I want Billie Piper as Doctor Who.
Yes. I do too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so funny. How did I not know this? Why didn't you text me immediately?
Don't listen to my podcast. That's why.
Wow. Are you watching along with the Xena podcast? I don't think so.
Absolutely not.
Exactly. And I have to fast forward you so I can just get to the Billy and or Kylie episodes.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have to do that. Yeah, no, it's just the last 5 minutes of the last episode.
That's so random.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, I'm here for it. What was I looking at recently? It was someone, and I was like, gosh, he looks like Billie Piper. Like whoever it was. I was like, he just looks like a boy Billie Piper. And I wasn't mad about it.
Who was? Oh, there's an episode of, because you know she's in. They do those Doctor Who radio plays that I listen to all the time, and there's one that's just about her character, about Rose, and she goes to an alternate universe where she meets the boy her.
Oh, fun.
I know, it's hilarious. And they're like they're sort of flirting with each other, and then she meets his dad, and she's like, "That's my dad. Oh my God, you're me."
Heaven.
It's kind of funny.
Here for it.
All right, we'll be back with more Cher and Christine Lardy and all the things that
And
you
all the
love
things.
at Glitter Plus. All right, bye, lovelies.
Bye, lovelies. Where am I? Who are these two fairies? Wagon Wheel with Toozy. Oh, it's a podcast? You've got to be fucking kidding me.